Hello, my name is Pablo Garcia, and today I will be discussing the differences between ethical and legal obligations of a speaker and also what a demagogue is. So, first of all, what is a good citizen and a good responsible speaker? So, a good citizen, um, they're involved with their community, they're out there participating in, activism and, anything to help out the community or the surrounding environment. They're, active, looking to help around and looking to make a change, because there's problems in our society that, can be tackled by people that want to make a change. And usually these are the types of people that can really make a difference. So, the first thing, a legal obligation. So, a legal obligation has to do with the law. This is more, I would say, more formal than an ethical one because it is definitely more enforcing as it is already established by our government and how the rules are set by in our country. So, an example of a legal obligation, would be to not, insult people or say any threats, because I feel like when you say threats to someone, it could definitely be taken in the wrong direction and it could be, against the law as it can, cause any of these problems and it causes people to, panic, be scared, and that's why the opposing party could possibly take this to court if threats are involved. Another thing is fraud. Fraud is, when you promise something or you say you did something but you actually didn't, and this could very well be taken into legal action. So those two are main examples of, legal obligations. On the other hand, ethical obligation has to do with the right or wrong of humanity. So how we see things, do we think they're right? Do we think they're wrong? Do we think they're against our ideologies? And examples of those are the big main ones in a speaker's uh, locker room should be, being truthful because when you lie to someone, typically they're not going to view you in the same way as they would before the lie. So being truthful is very important. It's also very morally, appealing to people that are listening to you. Lying is just seen as wrong by, I mean, everyone. It's not a good thing because then you basically are letting your audience or the people you're talking to, you're letting them know that they can't trust you and that what you are saying may not be the right thing or the truth and that you could possibly be lying to them. And another thing is showing respect. I think being respectful is a very important thing because, when you're having a formal debate or when you're giving a speech, showing respect makes you come out as a trustworthy guy, a person with a lot of, not education, but a lot of charisma because you have the composure to progress your points even if people disagree with them, but you still show respect to everyone and treat everyone as a human and understand that people will always have opposing views, but that you're going to try your best to get your views through. And I think being respectful is a very important ethical obligation that should be implied into uh, any type of speech or argument. A demagogue. So, a demagogue is a speaker that uses deceptive or manipulative language to influence their crowd, and usually they try to tap into these negative feelings that make you, scared or make you angry, these types of emotions that steer hatred. And, this could be a very dangerous thing, especially with powerful politicians or leaders. It can really cause mass disagreements and it can really cause problems. For my example of a demagogue, I picked Joseph McCarthy, and in the 1950s, when the Red Scare and all these theories and dilemmas of, oh, is there Russian spies here? These immigrants may be spies and stuff. He came out with his speech saying that he had a list of people in the Communist Party that worked for the State Department. So that really stirred fear into the people listening to his speech. And this taps into the idea of how he's manipulating this audience into believing that he has this list, which makes the audience not trust the government. So in a way, he's trying to get the audience to side with him and step away from the government, which can definitely cause a lot of problems. He also used the element of fear by saying that he has this list, as the audience was, already scared with these Russian spies and stuff. So that is it for my presentation. Hope you enjoyed.